Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Gimpy, and I'm here with
Gimpys Gal.
And we're finally getting to do this playthrough of Atlantic Storm. She's got it live running over here in the corner too, just in case you happen to have watched this on Facebook. But I'm trying again to do this thing where I've got the camera here pointing down so you can actually see the cards, and then you can see us up in the corner. This she did rate as one of her top 10, so we wanted to show you guys a little bit about the gameplay. I did get to see some tournament play of this game actually while we were at the WBC. She got to see some play of it, and I got to see some play of it. So I begged a copy off of Lock and Load, and
I begged the copy off of Lock and Load.
Yeah, she begged the copy off of it.
If you didn't see I don't remember when we told this story, but when we were at the WBC one night, a few people from Lock and Load were going to sit down and explain to Gimpy and Mo from Mo's Game Table how to play this game. They were going to play it and kind of teach them how to play it. And it was like the only night where I was able to step away for a few minutes. Hey, Steve. And so I hopped over to watch them play, and I was totally convinced that a few minutes into them playing, I was going to want to go back to the room because I thought, I'm going to be done. I'm not going to want to watch this. It's a war game, not my jam. I have to say I was actually more ready or more willing to stay. He was the one that actually said, we're tired, let's go get some sleep, because I really liked watching it. It just looked like my cup. It looked like something, like I've said before, as a stepping stone for me into wargaming, because it's a card game with a war theme. So it's really, really easy. So we are going to be playing it, reviewing, sharing, this is kind of an all-in-one video where we're going to talk all about it.
A good way to think of this game is kind of like the war version of Spades. All right, it's all about matching suits and getting the best score you can to win whatever little combat that you're having. There's other rules involved as far as Faded and stuff like that, but we're not as big on the Faded because we can never remember which ones are. Faded really comes into it when you're doing tournament play and things like that. But the basic gist is you have a couple of things. You've got your force pool. You can move that around to try to get a better view.
I'm going to flip it around so that we can see the words properly, so it's not backwards. So I'm not going to be able to see who hops on, but I'll check it every now and then.
All right, just point wherever you want. You're going to have a couple of decks. You've got the force deck, and then you've got your convoy deck here. The convoy deck is what you're competing over. That's where your points are. Okay. And then your force deck is what you're actually playing with. And instead of taking and what?
Steve said, I guess my next game will have to be a card game then.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I have to do it this way because the way that this is.
Okay, so you're trying to do what?
You'll see.
All right, I'll cut some of this out of the actual video so you guys don't have to listen to us adjusting things. Anyway, you've got a couple of different types of cards. There's multiple ship cards. I've got them face down right now, so we're going to just kind of jump into the game, and we'll talk about the rules and why we're playing what cards that we are playing as we play through, because it'll be easier for you guys to see that way. What you need to understand is you're going to take and have a certain amount of convoy cards. There's a fairly substantial deck that comes with it, but you don't have to play with all of them. You can play with varying amounts depending on how long of a game you want to play, and you're always going to have all the force cards in there shuffled up, ready to go. And then each player is going to start with 6 cards in their hand. Now, one of the differences between the way we're going to be playing it and a way you might see others play it is the fact that when you're playing 2 or 3 players, the game is different. You play multiple rounds per convoy. So if you're playing a 4-player game, you'll take and flip over. So like, for example, I'm going to go first here to give you guys an example. You'll flip over 2 convoy cards, and you're going to take and look at the convoy cards, and whoever's the active player is going to pick one to fight over. You want to look at where it's located. These are both located in the same area. You can tell because of the background that's there. The point value that each one has, the year, which is located in the top right, and then you also want to look at the ship that's up in the top right under the year. By collecting golden ships, full golden ships, you get the ability to expand your hand size, which starts at 6. For each golden ship that you have, you get to expand your hand size by 1 up to a maximum of 9. So you definitely want to get those. There are half ships. White ship doesn't give you anything. Full gold chip gives you 1 extra card, and you can, like I said, get up to 9. You start with 6. So for my first pick, I'm going to take and pick this HX 219. And it says here at the bottom who it was faded by the Huff Duff. That's cool. So this one is going to be pushed aside. It's not going to be fought over. We're going to be fighting over this, which means we can only use 1942 cards. And I think this is the Atlantic. The blue background is
1942 and earlier.
And later.
Later? Oh, yeah, later. Yeah. Sorry. All right, I'll show you guys my cards.
So looking at our hands, you guys can see this. Let me take and organize them by type here. You can see these with the light background are going to match to this light background. The ones with the orangish background, like that has, match with other convoy cards. Let's see if I can find one that has a different background. Okay, like this has an orange background, so orange with orange, blue with blue. That's how that's going to work.
And the shapes matter.
And then when you're looking at what you're going to play, on the cards themselves, there's different aspects. You've got in the top right, the nation, which is going to tell you whether they're allied or axis. And then over to, well, there's a point value as well on these.
That's like a victory point.
Yep, victory points. And then on the left side, it shows you its suit. And in the center, it gives a picture with the type that it is. I don't remember all the types off the top of my head. I'll have to grab that out of the rule book. But it's like submarine and all the other stuff. What you need to remember is if you're playing something that allows you to play more than one card, they all need to have this same shape. So either trapezoid or circle or square or whatever it is.
Sorry, I bumped you.
Yeah, stop bumping that.
All right, this is what it means. For just an example, the plus. That means you can play this with another card, but... And we're just, I don't care.
Yeah, like hands. These could be...
You can play these together because they have the same, for dummies, it's this, the color, the background matches and the shape matches.
Yeah.
Now this is different, but this is the flag.
No, I think you can still play allied together.
Okay.
All right, so anyway, I'm going to play first. Then we'll just kind of explain the rules more as we get into it, but the basic gist is you're trying to win by playing the biggest point value.
Here's the plus.
You're going to take and pick what suit that you're going to play, which is either going to be air. Since this is an air card, you can see that it has a high air value, 3, and then surface value, and then submariner value. And you can pick one of those 3 or say combination, which is all. So I could, for this card, I would say either air or all. Air would give me a score of 3, or all would give me a score of 4. This, actually, I can't play this one because it's a 1942. I actually have to discard as I do not have a card that I can legally play. So this first round, I don't have a card that is legal for that. I should have checked that before I started, but oh well. So Gimpys Gal gets to play a card and try to win on this. And that's, like I was explaining, the difference between the 2 and 3 and then 4 and plus player count is for 2 and 3, we're going to do this round twice. So I'll play, she'll play, we'll restock our hands, and then I'll play, she'll play again. But it's the person who plays the overall top thing. So each time that I'm playing twice per card, she's playing twice per card. Each of our plays is counted separately, not together. And whoever has the single best play gets the win out of all the cards. So you could potentially win some of your own cards because if you play allies one turn, you don't have to play allies the second round. You can play Axis and play it differently. Go ahead and play your card there, Gimpet.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Steve. I'm looking. So here's my hand. So right away, because here's the card we're finding. And by the way, if you couldn't see it earlier.
I call the suit as air.
All right, so we're playing air since we're looking at this top number right here. So this is Pacific or Atlantic if it has the light blue background.
Yeah, I think it's Atlantic and then Arctic.
Okay, so Atlantic and 1942 or later. And if I have the Huff Duff in my hand, that I would automatically win the hand.
Yeah, it's like a faded thing.
That's what that means. So looking at my hand and what 42 or later. So 42, 42, 42, 42, 43, 43. So I'm good on the year. Now the location. So this one's out because you can see the background's different. I think this one is Arctic. We're not 100% he's going to check it out. But
North Atlantic and Arctic. And then there's
so which one is orange?
Orange is Arctic.
So this is Arctic. And this one is Atlantic. So put that one out. So now I'm looking to see
so she needs
what I want to play.
Card that's in the Atlantic in 1942.
Yeah. So I can do...
And again, I don't have anything that'll fit. I got one event card, but that's not going to do me squat.
Probably we'll do this one. You picked air. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I picked air.
So this is my best air option. You can see from my different air options, this is my best air option. So I'm going to play this one.
All right, so keep yours there on your side.
And what if I'm discarding? I do that now?
No, you're not discarding at this point. You can either play a card
or discard
one, or discard your whole hand, which is called a flush, and redraw up. All right, so
that's
normally
before your turn when that happens.
Like I said previously, normally at this point when all players had played, you would score and move on. But since we're playing a two-player game, we're going to do this twice. So draw back up to your max limit, which is 6 at this point, which I don't have. Or I've already done, and again, I don't have a card to play. One thing, like I was mentioning earlier, there is a little demo card here. It shows you the different symbols that are going to be the little shapes that you're going to find on the cards. Aircraft, surface, sub, anti-sub, and then there's a wild symbol there. So there are some little demo cards there. I will take and probably just discard again.
What are you calling it as?
The suit. I have to call that again. What? It's not going to matter. You're going to win.
It doesn't matter.
I'll call it as surface.
Okay, surface. Okay, that I can work with.
See, now here's something that changes it up a little bit in the two-player game. What we found is in this situation, she could play, since she played a Axis card there, she can play an allied card, and an allied card will take and even if it doesn't win, it becomes part of the spoils, so she can effectively boost her own score. And this is an event card. This is played to boost. Play alone or with other. Okay, so you can play this one alone.
I didn't even read what it said. It says play alone or with another surface type card. If the Axis win the round, you may pick up one surface force card that survived the battle and add it to your hand.
All right, so that's your play. I ended up discarding both rounds because I didn't have anything that'll win. So she wins. Now, since the Axis side won,
there's nothing for me to get.
There's no ally. The losing side, their ships, their force cards become spoils.
Right.
And you gain the combo card.
You don't pick one, or you get all of them?
You get all. And more when there's more people playing, 4 or more, then that's when you're going to be doling out cards. But with just the 2 of us, you're going to take all the spoils. You're not going to be giving the spoils.
So if I was doing this as Gimpys Gal shows you how, I would say, the opposite team, if you win, whatever's opposite you becomes yours. And then you get this. And this number is a victory point, and I have a full ship, which means I get an extra card now.
Don't show it to that camera. Show it to this card.
I will. Sorry, I was talking but this right here means I get to have an extra card in my hand now, correct?
Yes.
And these are the victory points that will be tallied at the end. So that becomes
so
part
keep
of
that
mine.
in your little score.
And I'm just showing it to this camera, but that's what he's talking about. I now get to have 7 cards in my hand because I just won this.
Yeah, that's why I got you 2.
So,
all right, so draw out 2 and
4,
pick which one you want to go with.
7.
Pick something good because I got crap. And now she's going to pick one to play as. And this is what I was talking about previously about there being half ships. So you would need 2 that had this half symbol here to equate to gaining an extra card in your hand. So we're looking at either a 1940 ship with no card, no hand limit increases, or a 1942 ship with a half worth 2 and 4 points.
With this one. So even though I was going to go for this one because I feel like 40 is harder to find. That's a harder ship to have access to. So I feel like if I pick this one, I'd probably have a better chance of winning based on what's in my hand. But this is a greater value, so we'll go with that.
So pick your suit. So this is the
card that we're picking.
Yeah, just leave it right there.
I was showing. This is the one I have picked. And I will go.
I'm going to insert the tune from Jeopardy.
All right, I'm just give me a second. I will do sub level, submerged submarine, whatever the level is called.
Okay.
And
bottom circle.
This.
All right. So she plays Axis, worth 3 points in Submariner, and I'm going to play Allied, worth 4 points in Submariner.
Okay.
Now you can draw back up. We're playing another round, so you get another card. I get another card, and we play again. And she picks another suit. I am right on that, right? You do pick another suit again, right? Let me check. I do believe you do, but I want to make sure. Right. All right. Each battle now consists of 2 rounds. It's not calculated to the end of the second round. And to cast for selects convoy, calls suit, and plays a discard. All players fill this card. Nope, you call the suit once. It doesn't say call the suit again. So the suit's still the same. So we're still in Submariner.
That kind of sucks, but that's okay. Yep. I'll do. Oh wait, I can't do that one. Damn it! That messes everything up. Because now, well, okay, I'll just do this then.
Whatever you can play, 1942. All right, so you're rolling. When you have a card, yeah, make sure it's still on the camera, that has a question mark like that in it, that means that you're going to roll a 6-sided die, and whatever you roll is actually what the card represents. So she's going to roll a die and see what she gets here. 5. No! Oh, Allies are going to win.
I'm going to win this one.
I can't do it. No.
Yeah, I love this game. It is a quick game when we're not trying to explain to people how to play. It's a lot quicker. But it is a lot of fun. I really didn't think I would like it this much. Like, I saw it played at WBC, so I assumed, like, I saw it played, I thought, I like it. Like, I could play it. I didn't think I would like it. I just thought that I would be able to play it. And then when I sat down and listened to the designer give his interview about this game, and I heard him talk about it and all the cool parts of it and just explain it with Mo, it made me want to play it even more, especially because I got to play some behind the scenes stuff that night too. So I was like really into all that. So yeah, I fully love it more than I even thought I would.
Well, at the end of the second round, unfortunately, she ended up winning because she rolled high enough. We can see that her second round, she played a different faction, which you're allowed to do. She
so that
played
means
Axis.
I get this.
Yeah, she played Axis the first time, Allies the second. Allies won with the score of 5 on that play, so you don't get the victors, but the losses do become spoils. So now she takes that as her spoils, and there we go on to the next round, at which point I'm leading. You draw back up. How many cards do you need? One. That one lucky play floor. And that's really all you gotta do. It is a really fun game for tournament play when you've got a bunch of people and you can start making deals with the other people.
Yeah, that's what they were doing there. It was because there was 4 of them playing.
See how she just like cuts me off.
Well, I wouldn't be able
this
to,
is so exciting. And she's like,
no, I wouldn't be able to speak if I didn't earlier. He was just hogging the show, and they come here for me, not you.
That's because there's big dog in the house, girl.
Anyways, I'm sorry I interrupted you, but when they were playing at WBC, there was 4 of them playing, and one of the things I remembered from watching them play that night was that because there was 4 of them, if one person was, looking like they were going to win, then somebody could team up and combine their cards together to beat someone else. So they didn't really do a lot of that. I think a couple of times they ganged up together. What a wonderful roll.
You can do that because the spoils get divided amongst winners. Like the overall winner will always take the convoy card, but the extra spoils, the extra loser ship cards, those victory points get divided up amongst the other people. So you can make a deal. Hey, you help me win this, and I'll take and give you X card, you know, if I come out on top. So it gets really kind of cutthroat, and you have to make deals, and you have to worry about what your opponents are playing. And then one person might take an early lead, so the others start working together to bat them down.
Oh, we tied.
Right, we tied. It goes to another. If we had tied normally, flat out, we would go just flat to another round. But we already are doing another round anyway, so we'll just know that these are ones. Now we're playing again. And what did I say? Subsurface? Oh, I've got the perfect card for it. If I could go air, I could blow it out, but I can't do it. This is just so painful. So painful right now.
Hey, Tony.
Which Tony is it?
Tony Costa.
What's up, Tony? Hey. Boo boo.
Yeah, it is a game I think that would be fun to play with a lot of people. We just don't have many people around here that live near us that play these. We have to try to... We are, by the way, I don't know if we've talked about this or not, to YouTube and to Facebook Live, who is listening. One of our local game stores has reached out to us, and so we're going to be doing some, you know, partnering with them. We're going to be doing, you know, we go up there a lot anyway just to shop, and we love that game store. But we are happy that they want to kind of partner with us and have some future things that we'll do together, and you'll learn more about that as the time grows closer. But
I started putting their logo into the...
Right, you said Subsurface?
Yeah, it's still Subsurface. All right, you win. And...
Because I played Allied...
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? Oh, that's my victory point. Let me move these.
You might want to move those out of the way.
I keep bumping. I'm sorry.
How are you doing that?
Because it's right where my arm goes.
It's right where my arm goes. I'm not bumping it. Turn your shoulder.
You're not left-handed, so your left hand is there.
You're not left-handed.
Oh, yeah. That's my left hand, isn't it?
You're not left-handed. Neither are you. Here, just set those right there. You're fine.
All right,
okay, so you won with that, so you get to take those as... Do you see this? She's cheating.
Yeah, I'm cheating. So
that gets discarded, and now you draw back up. How many cards do you need? Just one?
Yeah.
There you go. Now do your convoy. She treats me horribly. You guys see this?
Yeah.
When the cameras go off, she's like smacking me around, beating me like a little redheaded stepchild.
Alright, I'll do this, even though
it's like there are no Arctic cards in here.
I know, and I have like a whole hand of them.
I know, I'm getting ready to like dump them all.
I'm gonna have to. I only have one card I can play.
Alright, call what you doing there? What?
Combined. No. Yeah, I'll do combined.
You're doing combined? Alright. Combined.
Yeah!
No, you're not keeping that. That was an accident.
I was about to say, don't count that.
Oh,
that wasn't in frame.
No, you're not re-rolling again. That was what you got. All right, so I'll play that for that one. Got a 3. Next round, draw up. What do you got?
Nothing.
Combined. Good God.
I can't go. If I can't go, what do I do?
You just discard one.
One?
You can discard one or discard your whole hand.
I'm going to just go with this.
You're going to flush. All right, so she's doing a flush, and she's going to redraw it. Go ahead and redraw it. You go ahead and redraw at that point. And I've already got the victory, so...
Honey, you did not shuffle these cards.
I did shuffle them.
Well, they're not shuffled very well, because look what I just redrew.
All yellow cards?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to do a flush myself because no, I don't want to do a flush. I got the Turpits. I want to play the Turpits. I'll find a way to play it. Okay, I'll just discard one. We'll discard that one, and I'll draw one. Yeah, I'm getting all the dark cards too, and we're getting nothing but light convoys.
Yeah, I literally have nothing because this is dark.
So since that was a 1, I'll take that as a victory.
Ooh, you finally won one.
Yes, I finally won one, you cheater. And draw up, which I'm already drawn up. Who did that one?
I did.
You did that one. So it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick which
What
one.
do we do? We go till this deck is burned out? Okay.
And that's the thing. That's what I was explaining, is that you can have the game last as long as you want. You can set whatever size convoy deck you want.
We were just going to play a quick game just to show you guys.
You can start off with something like 20-some in your hand, or 30-some, 40-some. Good God, woman. I'm talking to the people. The people need to hear what I have to say.
We sometimes can ramble a little bit.
No, I cannot ramble.
Oh, but grief.
Okay. We'll go with 1942 here. That's going to be the card. And screw it. I got to flush because I just have a crap hand.
I'm going to do the same.
2, 3, 4.
They're not shuffled.
They are shuffled. I shuffled them before the game. I might have to shuffle them again because I have got nothing but orange cards.
I mean, I got most, but I got a couple that weren't. Do you want us to just dump them in and shuffle those up and we'll both redraw?
Yeah, here, let's shuffle. Because I remember we were having this problem the other day when we were doing that. Well, then we'll just redraw. Normally you would not do this, but we were both getting...
You guys could see on live how many times I was drawing literally all
Arctic cards, and we're getting nothing but Atlantic convoys, so that's making it real difficult. Oh, by the way, in case you are curious and you do want to take and put these cards in a sleeve, you can do that. They're tarot card size sleeves. You can order those really easy on
And
Amazon.
we are going to be getting the mat. It's just not back in stock. I don't think it is yet.
What does that have to do with the sleeves that I was talking about?
It doesn't have to do with the sleeves. It has to do with the mat. You already said what you were saying about the sleeves. Was there more to add to that statement? If you want to put them in sleeves, you can. They're called tarot card sleeves. Was there more to that?
There was the end of the sentence.
What was the end of the sentence?
I don't remember because you took it from me. You yelled at me.
You cracked me up the way you shuffle cards, the way you bend it in your hand. I don't understand why you...
I bend it to keep them straight.
Yeah, but look at this. Look. See how I just... and boom, they're in my hands. And you like flip them all around on your chest. It's really weird.
I do that because I'm awesome sauce. This is what I do. I make things work. All right, here we go. You're up to 7 cards, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, here we go. This is our second.
Did you really? Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you're
about
great.
Half and half.
I'm still shit.
Whose turn was it? We both fought. It technically is the end of the hand because we both folded both times.
Okay, we'll start this one anew. All right, okay. And I will call it Subsurface. And I will play that. The only card that I have that I can play. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. It's all Arctic. All right, now draw back up. And I'm going to do a flush and try to get some Atlantic cards. There's some. So play again, huh? Still got a bunch of these. All right. You're playing Subsurface. So if you've already got it, so doesn't matter.
Thank you, Jesus.
Well, you won. So.
Oh, because you didn't. You skipped.
Yeah.
Wait. There was 2 different. Oh, they were all allied. Sorry.
Yeah, they were all allied. So you take that.
Man, I keep getting the ones that don't have any.
Go ahead.
Adding to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so she's going to pick which one she wants. Please go Arctic. Let me use some of these cards.
But that one doesn't. Yeah, I have some Arctic too, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. You have to match the background to the cards that you're playing in your hand. And I'm finally getting to play some of the others. All right, so call what suit that you're wanting to go with.
Sub.
No, you want to go surface.
No, I want to go
Come on, do surface for me on this one because I want to show it. I want to show a game.
That isn't how it works.
I want to show a aspect of the game. That's what I was trying to say. You kept interrupting me. It's not like you aren't blowing me out right now.
Oh, okay. What am I doing?
Or just do combined. Do all of it.
Okay.
You still got to play a card.
I know I saw the play card. I'm looking to see which card I want to play.
Okay. See, you guys don't get this because she looks all sweet, like when she's doing her guesses videos, but she can't stand to lose.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. I just don't like it when... All right. Is it this color right here?
Yeah. Okay. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You seem like you're a little grumpy. All right. So you'll have some cards, just like the others that I was showing you, that have a single question mark. There are a few that are big hitters that have a double question mark. So you'll take and roll 2 dice and add those together. So this one actually hits with a total of 8. And since this is a combined round, she's got a total of 3 versus my total of 10 at this point. And now we're going back to another round. So go ahead, hon. Did you draw back up?
No. Well.
Oh, that's why I've been playing this. Okay. I've been screwing the pooch on that one. These force cards are Arctic only.
Yeah, you didn't know that? These are different.
These are both oceans.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
I just realized it. I looked at it wrong. I was looking at the colors wrong.
No, let me see that card.
Look,
Give me
it shows you right here.
Okay, so we have
North Atlantic,
which is
Arctic,
this right here.
And then both oceans.
Arctic is this.
I hadn't seen that many of the force cards.
Is this one. Okay,
Yeah,
that
so
makes a huge difference.
Yeah, we've been dumping hands. We could be playing
Facebook.
this whole time.
He said I was cheating and he wasn't even doing it right. See, there's these two, and then this one is both. I did not know that one was both, and I have a lot of it, so I can play them.
Well, I hadn't seen that color, so I thought that the both was the one that matched with the Arctic.
You did combine, or I did combine on this one, right?
Yes, combined on this one. So you can play whatever card.
I'll play these two together.
Are you asking them?
I'm showing them, and then I was going to ask you, because they both are bonus cards.
Well, let me see. I don't know until I see it. Play alone or with another sub-type card. Do you have another sub-type card?
Not that matches this.
Are those the right years?
Yeah, 43.
All right, then yeah, you should be able to play them together.
But they're both bonus. I feel like I have to play them with...
No, because it says you can play it alone. They're both sub-cards. They have the same circle, so they match.
Okay, so I'll do that.
All right, so your total is a 4.
Yeah. All that for 4.
Okay, so see what I can put out there.
That makes such a huge difference because we've both been tossing our whole hands out because we thought that it was only 2 ocean types, and this with the big thunderclouds is both.
I can actually show you guys an example of faded right here. I've got the hood in my hand, and the hood is faded by the Bismarck, which has been played. So the difference would be, is say the hood had already been played down and someone had the Bismarck in the hand, they could take out the hood since it was faded by the Bismarck. Just wipe it off the board.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking on these cards for the faded.
Yeah, I don't play the faded thing very much. But let's see here. I do want to play something. Since I know that's already going to win,
You told me last time... Oh, wait, you're right. It's the greatest of all the 4 hands, not the last person that won. Yes. Okay, sorry.
So I'll play the hood as mine. Actually, do I want to play the hood? That's 3. Yeah, I'll play the hood. I'll play the hood because I can get points for it since these are all Axis that win. And these will not be points. They will go into the discard, so I can take these as spoils. And still don't get to increase my hand size. I can't believe we were making that goof this whole time.
Nothing. See, he was busy talking junk about me in the camera, and he was making a big goof. Karma.
I will annotate it in the video and get it corrected. Don't worry. Who drew the last one?
I believe I did.
You did? So I'm picking this one?
I believe so.
Still can't believe we did
because remember you told me... Do this.
Here we go.
And I said, no, I don't want to. And then the people...
We've got the storm event. A storm hits the convoy you drew. You must pick that convoy. So this 1941 convoy will be it. Each player may play no more than one card into the battle, but also discard any number of cards.
Cool.
Remove storm from play at the end of the round. So this will stay in play through both of the rounds that we're going to play. So we can only play one, though. It's 1941. Let's see which one I want to go with. I will go with combo, so all of it, and I will play the Gneisenau.
Okay.
And it is faded by Bomber Command.
That.
See what you get. So she got a total of 4. Draw back up. Next round. Still can't believe I was making that goof on those colors. Oh well, stuff happens. Let's see. My Gneisenau still is doing pretty well. Let's go with the... We'll go with the Arborita.
Does that mean if this is both oceans that you can play the shape with, like this can be played with an Arctic card or with Atlantic card if it has a plus? Like if you have an Atlantic card that has a plus on it, can you play this with it if it has the same shape?
I think so. I'm not 100%.
Oh wait, I can't because the year anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I do think so, though.
I only have one I can play, so I guess I'll be playing that one.
Okay. So the winner is the Axis with a total of 7. So,
He only gets 1 victory point. That's why I played that one.
Hey, I still needed that.
Or 1 card. 2, 3, 4.
Finally got 1, and I've got a couple of halves, so now I actually get to increase my hand limit up to 7.
Oh, and we get to discard as many as we want.
Yes, during this. If you make a play as a discard.
No, honey. It says right here.
Yes.
The storm hits the convoy. You must pick that convoy. Each player may play no more than 1 card into the battle, but also discard any number of cards. Period. End of story.
Okay, well then discard any number of cards.
That's what it says. Is that not correct? Isn't that what it
I think it's you could either play or make your discard. It says
player may play no more than 1 card into the battle, but also discard any number of cards.
Okay. But I think it's just depending on the way that you read it, but it's fine. Just if you want to discard some cards, discard some cards.
I mean, I'm okay with what is here. That's what it said, so I was just... But anyway, what I was going to say before I pick this one really quick is because we now know that these are both Atlantic and Arctic, my question was, let me find a card. All right, so this is Atlantic, right? Yeah, Atlantic with the plus, so you can play this with another card that matches the year and all that. So the shape matches this, and the year matches. So could I play these two together and they're on the same side? That's my question, because
I think you can play both ocean with a single ocean.
Yeah, that was my
that would make sense
question. So all right.
So which one do you want?
I'll pick 43.
All right.
Stupid moth. It's been in here for like 3 days. It's a fighter.
All right.
So you said you can play both. You think combined? I'll do combined.
All right. Combined.
So you think this would be acceptable?
Yes, I think that would be acceptable.
Okay.
And you don't.
If we're wrong, we're new. That's why I'm asking.
All right. Roll your die. That's going to be a big swing for you right there.
Come on.
3. So you've got a total of 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
8 for that 1 combined card play. That is not bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that, so it might just be cleaning out my hand. So since I'm looking at it and I'm seeing that she's playing Allied and I'm more than likely not going to beat it, then I want to try to play Allied if I'm going to play something so I don't give her extra victory points.
Yeah.
Is the way I'm looking at this thing. Let's see.
Stop fighting to play the game. What did it say?
Good luck on that.
Oh, be quiet.
She's always beating me.
You're right. I can't read all of it.
All right. I will play.
Yeah, Tony, it is a good game and it's super easy to learn.
The Blakeney. My one. Did you draw it?
The black Blankney.
Yeah. Did you draw
2,
it?
3, 4, 5. Nope, I need 2.
There's your 2. All right. Play your next round. I still don't think I'm going to be able to beat it.
Okay.
I only got one left.
This is interesting, but on my other cards, I think. Let's see. Okay, this one says, play alone or with another card. You may change suit of the battle to combined, or you may play one extra force card of the same or different type as your first force card, not playable under surprise. So what does that mean?
You might want to
play this with anything?
You might want to hold on to that one because you're going to blow this out.
Oh, okay.
Right now, and you don't want to take and change to the suit when you're already winning it.
It's combined?
Yes, it's combined right now. You've got a total of 8. So if you had some Axis cards that had some point, that would be a way to go for it. And I'm probably going to just discard. So I'll discard and draw. And
this one.
That one's going to go to you as points. And the victors are discarded.
8.
So the last one, I know what I'm picking. It's going to be this one, 1943. Let's see what I'm going to pick here. We will pick Combined.
Oh, I get an extra card because I get 8 now.
Combined is the thing. I'm playing the Renown. I got a score 6. What you got, girl?
And what's the year? 43. All right. So this is what I was... Okay, so I'll do this. Play alone or with another card. You may change suit of the battle to combine, which you already did that though, right? It's already combined. Or you may play one extra force card of the same or different type as your first force card. So basically I can play like...
You could play 2 of the same type. So 2 air, 2 sea, or 2 sub, 2...
No, it says of the same or different type.
Same or different type?
Same or different type as your first force card.
As your first force card. So the first force card you put down, the second one would have to match it.
Okay, let's see. No, the second could be different. You may play one extra force card of the same or different. It can be the same or it can be
I see
different.
what it's saying. Why wouldn't they just say you could play a force card of any type?
I don't know.
Instead of same or different.
Yeah. I mean, I got what it meant, but I guess it was confusing for some people. All right, give me a second. I'm trying to think here.
Remember, you are alive.
So... I guess I can play that. And then I can play another one that's really anything, basically, right? Same or different, meaning same or different shape or same or different flag?
Shape, not flag. The type is the shape that's there. So you're trying to beat my 6 and you've got a 4 right now. So anything that's 1943 and Axis is something you want to play right now to try to beat it. And there you go. All right, so you won the first round with a total of 8 to my 6. And next round, did you draw back up?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You guys can see how having the bigger hand really comes into play, especially towards the later game when you want to have more options. It can really swing things in people's favor. All right, since it's combined, I will take and play the Bogue. And I have to roll for both of these, and the only thing I can hope for is a couple of high rolls to beat this out. Come on, big numbers. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The Bogue comes in with a 4 and a 6, which brings my total to a 12 for my play. Beat that, girly.
What was it, combined? Is that what you did?
Yeah, it's combined. So you have to beat a 12. I don't think you're going to beat that one.
I'm not going to.
Thank you for putting all these Axis cards down as points, though. I like that. That's definitely going to play to my favor. Although you've got me blown out with how many convoys you've already won. All right, good call. So, that was our last convoy card. Let's total it up and see what we won. Yeah. I'll take these as some points. Set these over.
What about the ones in our hand? They just go discard?
Yeah, just set them in the discard. And let me show one just so you guys know, the ones that have that symbol as a point, that rotating couple of arrow symbol there, those aren't worth any points. So if you win one of those as a spoil, you're not going to keep it. You're just going to put it in the discard pile. At this point, when you play through all your convoys, you'll take and add it up and see what you get. 3, 10, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 24, 26.
23.
I won?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
I only had this many of these in my hand. I had you with this. I had way more points on this part. See, I had 5,
I didn't think
4,
I even
4,
stood a chance.
3, 4. Yeah, you.
I got some bigger scoring
which
convoys.
Sucked. And then, yeah, you got a lot of cards.
I got a lot of big cards. That was a 4, and then all my convoys were big ones.
Shuffle those for the next game. But
oh, they're shuffled up.
there
now.
you have it. All right, Facebook. I'm going to hop off and end this so we can end our YouTube video. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. The fighting, it's just banter, James. I'm sure you've watched our videos. We're together 24/7, so it's bound to happen. Aside from our little banter, I hope you guys got to see how Atlantic Storm is played, see why I like it so much. And actually, let me just turn you back around here so I can say goodbye. There I am again. All right, guys. So thank you so much for hopping on. If you liked it, share it, comment, and we'll see you guys in the next one. We'll be playing probably some more games live, so comment what you want to see next. Bye.
You want to say bye to Mike?
Yes. Okay, guys, so that was our kind of playthrough of Atlantic Storm. Before we end this, I did want to just kind of talk about some things that we both like about it. For me, I like that, I think, Gimpy said this, and I think Mo probably said this for Mo's game table. Oh, by the way, talk really, really quickly. I want to show something.
Oh, you forgot to wear that. You should have worn it.
I'll tell you what it is.
I gotta say, I like Atlantic Storm. It's an easy game, with the exception. I do apologize about my initial goof there. I just looked at the colors wrong and was throwing myself off. Once I figured that out, the game just fell right into itself. Easy game to learn, easy game to pick up. I'm not sure about the solo play on how well that's going to work.
Ready?
All right, Gimpys Gal's going to sit down and show off something.
So I meant to wear this for the Facebook Live, but I wasn't really in the frame the whole time, so I'll do it in my next unboxing or whatever. I'm going to wear this. But I got this a few days ago as a late birthday present from Mo from Mo's Game Table, and I was so surprised and so excited because I loved his hat. I wore it. That's what my picture is on my Facebook. I'm obsessed with it. And I looked on Etsy or wherever he got it, and I just couldn't find what I thought was the same one because I wanted the one that he had because it was like homemade. Like they're personally made by someone like makes them to order. And so he ordered me one. I mean, how amazing. He's a Marine, of course. So they clicked because of that. He's just a good guy. So thank you, Mo. I'm rocking it. I'm going to rock it in my next video. This was kind of like kids were, dinner, kids, bed, and then
the really neat part though is the hat's from Firefly. Really, you don't have to grab it.
I'll grab it really quickly because it's just right
here. The woman who makes them actually sends it in the same type material that it was sent in the show. So the little stuff that's in the box,
like this.
Yeah,
and then it has.
It's got the note from Jane's mom in there.
Oh. No, I'm showing it right here on this one.
Hun, that's not on anymore. I'm just doing that one.
Sorry. Here's the note. You can pause it and zoom it in. But it's so cool. But yeah, so that was from Mo. But anyway, what we were talking about was that what I like about this game is like Gimpy and Mo have both said is it's kind of like Spades. The premise of it is. I don't think I've ever really played Spades, but I play lots of card games. I love card games. A lot of them on my list, or some of them were card-based, like deck building games. And this is it's kind of a deck building game because you're building your points.
It is absolutely portable too, because looking at it, the box is big, but you only need a couple of D6, and then the cards themselves actually come in these neat little boxes.
Yeah, and the only reason why the box is so big is for
the rule book.
everything else could fit in there.
The game itself is actually just in these, so you could throw this in a purse or your pockets even,
and if you had
carry
the game with you. The mat
you.
is easily foldable as well. The mat is gorgeous. I wish that I had one. We're going to get one as soon as they're back in stock. But when this went live at WBC, it sold out. I mean, instantly,
quick.
The day of. And
well, there was a big following for this, for Atlantic Storm, the original one. This is the Admirals edition. And they're actually coming out with its Pacific Storm, or the Pacific version of this game is coming out, I think, at the beginning of next year. I'm not entirely sure on that one.
But one of the things I love about it is I love the realness of it, because all of the pictures on all of the cards, if you could see, are real pictures, real people, real ships, real things that happen, which obviously it's a historical game, so that's going to happen. But I really like that. I like the size of the cards. I like how big they are. I really like that. I just love all of it.
Cards.
Yeah, I like the tarot size cards, and I like the little convoy cards. I like all of the aspects. And as you saw, if this was your first time seeing this game played, you see how incredibly easy and quick it is really to learn. It takes a few times to figure out different things. Like
again, I apologize about my color goof. I was looking at the wrong colors. So
you have to understand, I know he doesn't mention this a lot, but he does have his brain injury, and sometimes different things, stress and all that. We've had an absolutely insane week since my birthday. We were go. And sometimes things get flipped in his head, or he literally can just flat forget something. So please don't be mean in the comments if he does that again, or I'm sure he's done it before. I'm sure it will happen again. We're human, but especially just be understanding that he is not above admitting if he's made a mistake, and neither am I. Just be kind and respectful and understand it's going to happen. I guess that was his way of telling me to shut up.
No. Just be.
And also, we did Gimpys Gal's painting corner last night on Facebook Live. I just popped on because I was painting one of these, and I just wanted to chat, and I think ended up telling a haunted house story. It was a lot of fun. So make sure you're following the Gimpys Gal Facebook page. And did you have anything you wanted to talk about specifically on? I
was going to finish what I was mentioning about the solo version of this game. I haven't played the game solo. I've read through the rules just a little bit on how to do it. I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to play solo. You guys know me. I love solo games, but I think part of this game is the aspect of playing it with someone else. Can you play it solo? Yes. Is it going to provide the best experience ever? Probably not. But you could take and practice with yourself. There is a game in it to practice by yourself while you're waiting for someone else. Would I get this just for solitaire play? Probably not. I don't say that too often about things, but I don't want you guys to get your hopes up. Like I said, I think this just has more use with more players. It plays perfectly fine. 2 players, 3 players, and of course 4 players and up. But solitaire alone is not its strongest suit. It's just a added suit to the game, if you guys get what I'm saying. But that's going to be it for me. You guys know it. We love Atlantic Storm. We're definitely going to be playing this. I'm actually thinking we're just going to throw it in the car and keep it in there. So if we're out somewhere and we just want to kill a little time, you can play the card.
Yeah, there are some games. Actually, that's going to be one of my next videos. There's a game that we play in the car when we're on like road trips and I'm driving, which is, we drive to Kernersville a lot for VA stuff, and I want to share that game because it's really fun and it's something we play in the car and it's safe and fun. So lots of ideas, just finding the time to do them all. So I hope you guys had fun, and again, ignore our banter. We're together 24/7. We do love each other. We just are gonna, butt heads a lot. Not a lot, sometimes.
All right, well, that's going to be it for us on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.